Chris Cody came in here today a bit beat up. He missed yesterday because I think the playoffs have already been hard on him. I think they've battered him. I think he's doing a lot late at night. He's talking into microphones and, disrupting Tim Reynolds while he works.
It was nice to have a night off of sports last night. It was very nice.
Well, but Chris Cody came in here very tired, and I had a conversation. I don't want to reveal the contents of it, but we are desperately wrong in bouncing into the Panthers press box loud and arrogant and saying we deserve to be here. We're the Dan Le Batard Show. Get out of the way, everyone who's on deadline. Eat our ass. Like, that's not how we should be behaving.
What?
The funny, when I listen back to that segment where Stugotz and I were being loud and we got yelled at, my favorite part of it is where Stugotz, right after it happens, goes, "Tim Reynolds just yelled at you?" He puts it on me as if Stugotz wasn't with me.
It's magical sound, and I have loved you guys sort of crawling around in the bowels of the arena. It's got a gritty sound to it, whether it's Roy doing it, whether it's Chris Cody or Whittingham and Stugotz. So what are we promising people as part of our Heat and Panthers coverage? We are now with this Too Many Men podcast, Stugotz, we are for people who have niche interests or want something a little bit different than the show. I've enjoyed what they've done with these post games where for 15 minutes they're screwing around in the bowels of the arena right after the game. What do we have upcoming? Because it's hard for you guys to get to all these places and you're exhausted because your sports is bouncing against you.
So we are now a house divided because Chris Cody was going to everything. The round 1 of Panthers and round 2 of Heat was tough on him. But now we've got to make decisions. Chris Cody, Panthers season ticket holder, will be going to the Panthers games. Roy Bellamy will be at the Panthers games. He's a Panthers lifer.
Yep.
I will be our Heat correspondent. I think I'm gonna try and see if there's other people at the arena that might want to pop on with us.
Maybe Tim Reynolds?
Where's Tim going? Where do you think, honestly?
I hope the Heat game.
Yep.
We know the Jackson 5 is going to have both covered.
If he knows what's good for him, I mean.
Jackson 5. That's such a specific reference. That's the 5. Chris Cody even is confused. Those are the 5 Barry Jacksons that cover
the
all
Jackson
quintuplets.
They're at everything.
Two Barrys in action today.
One at a Marlins game, too.
What's going to happen with the Jackson 5? Let's take people into the. You mentioned Tim Reynolds, longtime South Florida journalist. Barry Jackson's like the OG here. Barry Jackson is the guy who gets morsels and nuggets of reported information. I've said I've talked to other journalists about this, a particular personality type that ferrets out news. If I had a number 1 draft pick on getting information in Miami, Barry Jackson would be my number 1 pick. It is why Billy Gill accuses him of being 5 different Barry Jacksons.
The Jackson 5, yeah, because he's everywhere. Like Anthony or whatever his name is, Carbonaro, the magician, that there's multiples of those in my estimation. I don't know. Yeah.
Who's next on that list? Mike Ryan with the Canes?
Already? You're taking him to the top of the
I meant that as like kind
chain?
of a joke. I was like half kidding with that. I'm saying, what would your list like? Who are the beside? Because to me, it's really just Barry Jackson. I mean, Dan with like Heat stuff maybe,
right?
And Mike with Canes all of a sudden. But like, who are the big? Oh, Craig Mish with the Marlins.
Who's the other host on that station? Slater. Slater knows everything.
Slater Scoops is good.
Yeah.
Slater Scoops is good.
Well, but Slater and Barry Jackson have to be rivals, right? Slater Scoops. So
Barry hates Slater.
Those are the 2 heavyweights. Those are the 2 heavyweights going at it in town for information. But which game will Barry be at tonight? Because he's got to make a choice. You can't do both of them.
Both.
You can't.
And Marlins.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the Jackson 5 is going to be out in full force tonight.
Is the Marlins press box going to be empty tonight? Will anyone be there?
The Nats are in town.
Maybe the Nationals writers?
Big NL lease.
Maybe.
Built. Yeah.
Billy, how lonely has this been? Because they've played good baseball, Billy.
I don't like this whole other teams being successful at the same time. You know what I was thinking? I was trying to figure out like a sports calendar, and none of the leagues would go for this. But like, if we had a way where we would divide up the 4 major sports, right? If you're going to say hockey is one of the 4 major sports, which we are now because the playoffs are going on. So you divide up the 4 major sports and you give each of them 3 months and you just kind of roll into each other and there's no overlapping. I feel like everyone might benefit from that, right? Like every arena, every stadium would have more people because it's the only thing going on if you like sports. So you have a football season, a baseball season, a basketball season, and a hockey season in the holidays.
But
when people are on
football wants
vacation.
all of it.
Yeah.
Football, professional football wants
Did you
Christmas, wants every day.
Did you guys see? I saw it today that Monday Night Football is going to have a flex option and double headers starting in 2023.
I did see that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I'm excited.
You have to have the flex option. Like Sunday night always had it, and Monday night did not. But you need to have it. You're paying that much money. You need to flex games
Also,
if you want to.
It's unfair on fans, though.
Yeah.
If fans want to travel to a game and they shift your game from Sunday to Monday on 10 days' notice.
What do fans have to do with it?
Totally fair point.
Man,
What's the matter with you?
It's such a great point.